Hello. Um, so here we are in a normal house on a normal street in anything but normal town. It could be your house, it could be Kevin's house, but it's not. It's my house. We're going to be investigating the strange goings on of my house. So sit back and enjoy.
You cut all that bit out and not having it. So I believe you've been having some strange experiences in the house. Can you tell us a bit more what you've been experiencing?
Noises, like bangs, and we couldn't figure out where it was coming from. People walking down the stairs and there was no one there. The doors opening and nobody came into the rooms. And there's been a couple of times I've seen a black cat and a dog in the house.
How long has it been happening? Is this something that's happened since you've lived here, or is it happened like recently?
It started about 18 months after we moved here. So whether something's been disturbed with somebody else moving into the house.
Yeah.
Well, we've found out we've had a lot of work done on the house, and it's got a lot more prevalent since we had the work done on the house. And it's virtually every night now you hear noises, bangs, doors shutting, and nobody's there. And
Okay. Have you ever had any experience in your previous homes?
yes.
Anything similar to what you've got here?
Yeah, but we've had manifestations as well, as in black figures and stuff like that.
Oh, right. Has there been anything like bad, like is it maleficent, or what we call it?
Malevolent.
Yeah, that.
Nasty spirits.
Nasty. Have you ever felt anything like that here, or is it just?
Yeah, we have, because when I used to live in Knowsley Road, we were getting a lot of poltergeist activity, and I know ghost searchers and ghost researchers say, oh, it's normally kids acting the ghost, yeah. So we looked into it, and apparently it had been going on for years, this poltergeist stuff in the house that we were in Knowsley Road. So we actually went to a shop and got like a magic shop, I think it was, and we got some sage to go around the windows and everywhere in the house, around the doorways and stuff like that. And the woman in the shop said, if you do this and within a couple of hours you smell flowers, your house is fine. And we did it, and within, I'd say about 2 hours, 3 hours, all I could smell in the house was Lily of the Valley. And I knew who it was my mum, because that was one of her favourite perfumes, Lily of the Valley. That's all we could smell all over the house. But when I moved into a flat in Wadham Road, it was, I don't know whether they can attach themselves to you. People say they can. Other people say, oh, if they attach themselves to you, you'd have dozens of ghosts in your house, and that has come straight from BC in Most Haunted.
Yeah.
He said, so don't worry about it. But what I was worried about when I was in Wadham Road was the fact I could smell burning all the time. And when you could smell burning, you know that's not a good spirit.
Sign, yeah.
It's a nasty spirit, one of the nastiest ones you can get. And I ended up moving out of there for other reasons that I won't go into. And then we moved in here. And it's like the first 18 months was fine, and then all of a sudden it started again. And it's like they've attached, it mightn't be the same ones, but I think they've attached themselves to us.
Yeah.
Do
you think it could be someone protecting you?
When I see the cat and the dog,
yeah,
I think that's protection. But the noises, I think they're just like tormenting you.
Yeah.
You know, you hear the noises, you can't see them, and people think you're a lunatic because you say you hear noises.
Have the cats ever sensed? Have you ever noticed the cats acting funny?
Yeah. Sometimes they won't go upstairs, or they'll just sit and look at one spot in the room, and you're like, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
And they just sit and stare at the door. Yeah, we've only had Sally for 2 years, but her heckles go up when she senses something.
Yeah.
And Kitty he just sits really upright, as though he's lord of the house sort of thing. You know, if you're going to come in, you've got to get past me.
Yeah.
But this Sally, her heckles go right up, and she just sits looking at doors and looking into the kitchen, and I'm going, will you pack it in?
Yeah.
I can't see nothing. But
no, I'm going to turn my attention
animals.
to Stephen, because obviously you live here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Have you experienced anything, and have you experienced anything that your mum hasn't experienced? Not trying to frighten you, not just
no. I've heard my mum shouting me.
That's recently though, isn't it? That's
yeah.
happened.
I've heard my mum shouting me, and I've gone to see, well, have you just shouted me? No. Okay, so go and ask my brother, have you just shouted me? No. Okay, and it's like, I could be down here, and it'll sound like it's coming from upstairs.
Yeah.
And my mum will be in the kitchen or in the back room. And the same's happens with my mum. She's heard me shouting her, but I haven't even been in the house sometimes. There has been a figure seen standing in the kitchen. I can't remember.
There's been one seen standing at the top of the stairs as well, where they go round on an angle.
This is going to sound strange. Have you got your heating on?
No.
No. I was going to say, because it's just pretty free, isn't it?
It shouldn't be cold because
because we've had all.
My right elbow's just gone freezing. Like literally, just as we talking to you then.
Oh right.
I'm not doing just for.
Okay.
Thing, but literally just.
Well, they were here for 4 weeks doing cladding.
Yeah. We've had all the cladding done on.
Cladding. All the front, all the back.
So back door open, right? Like.
No.
No.
The only door
it feels like a waft of cold air just come right
through. The only door that's open is the one there that you can see here on the video next to the Christmas tree. Okay, so that's something to check.
That's a bit thingy, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, that's something to check. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Martin, obviously Martin's busy, but has he mentioned anything to either of you? Like,
yeah, he has.
Seen or heard anything?
Like Martin works permanent nights, and he's a narc when he comes in the morning because he's tired. But quite a few times, he said to me, "Mum, did you come in my room to get something?" And I went, "No," and his door's been open. Stephen hasn't gone in, and he puts a doorstop behind his door.
Yeah.
So the cat can't push the door open.
Yeah.
But it has happened, and somebody has sat on his bed.
I've noticed this with the door a couple of times actually, and going into Martin's room. 'Cause my room's right next to his.
Yeah.
I can say 100% that when he leaves the house, he closes the door over, he puts his hand at the bottom of the door and pulls over the door stopper. And like my mum said, the cats cannot push that open because it's too heavy.
Yeah.
I've gone past his bedroom going to the loo, and his door has been wide open. And I've gone, okay, that's a little bit freaky. I've shut the door a few times as well, and again later on in the night, it's been open.
Oh, nice. So maybe that could be a trigger point on the stairs.
Put some
Something
cat
to look
balls.
at.
Put some cat balls up there or something.
Yeah. Oh, nice. It's quite interesting. It's spooky but interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I only visit and I've only stayed here a few times, and obviously I've not experienced anything yet. Maybe I will.
See how tonight goes.
See what happens, but yes.
But they don't do things on command, do they? Now we could be sitting here watching a film or whatever, and the next thing we know, somebody's walking down the stairs, and I shout Martin because he doesn't go to work until about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And he literally goes, "What?" And I said, "Have you just walked down the stairs?" No. Because he's actually sitting at his computer playing games before he goes to work. And he said, "You know that, Mum? I was sitting on my computer and I just heard somebody coming down the stairs."
Okay. Have any of your Christmas ornaments been set off?
I haven't noticed any, no.
I'm not trying to go them into doing anything.
This is a funny story. You remember the sleigh I bought with the teddy bears on?
No.
I bought. They were on. Oh, it wasn't a sleigh. It was like you know when you go down
Like it's a
the
toboggan.
hill, like it was wooden. What do they call them? Sledges.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
I bought this sledge with 3 bears or something on it, and you switched it on, and it could go to sensor mode, or it could go to singing mode. So what I used to do when Stephen was out,
Yeah, she's put it on sensor mode.
I put it on sensor mode so I knew what time he got in. It used to wake me up. But a few times, this was in Knowsley Road, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A few times in Knowsley Road, you know, if anyone can see the house, it's Christmas Fide, it's a grotto. Stephen hadn't been out, and he was fast asleep in bed. I was with my ex-husband in the living room, and Martin was upstairs, and the next thing, the thing goes off, and it's not even on sensor mode. And that used to happen in Knowsley Road where we lived. That's where we had poltergeist as well, wasn't it?
As if somebody's pressed it.
It's as if somebody switched the switch onto, onto singing. But I haven't got that now. I'll give it away.
I wonder why.
Well, I didn't tell the person to give it to what happened with it. I just said, I don't use it no more, and just give it to them. I didn't want it in the house no more. But there's other things, like things have been thrown at us as well, haven't they?
I've not had anything thrown at me.
I have.
I mean, I've heard the bangs, I've heard the scratches, I've seen a handprint on my wall just appear from nowhere and then disappear again. That freaked me out. Yeah.
Oh wow.
There was that night actually. I was sat in my bedroom. I'd been out, and I decided to put some Carly on YouTube. You know what I'm like. and I was playing with Kitty, and I was filming playing with him, and then all of a sudden there was like this thing walked past on the camera. It literally walked past. I think I've still got the video of that actually on our YouTube page. I'll have to see if I can repost it. It's weird.
Interesting, isn't it? Really interesting. Like it's really
Well, me mum.
spooky now. I'm scared. Can I go home?
My mum, every October 31st, would have
Really? Exorcist going off while we're doing this?
sorry. It's been notification sound. Sorry.
Can't edit that out.
Well, my mum could read tea leaves, and she could read the palm of your hand. She could read tarot cards, but she wouldn't have tarot cards in the house for some reason. But every Halloween when we were kids, there was me and my sister and my two brothers and a couple of their mates. So there's about 6 or 7 kids there. And my mum would do a Ouija board. Not one of these ones that you can buy.
Yeah.
She'd do her own Ouija board. And I'll always remember this specific Halloween. We were sat there, and my mum said, there's something going on. And we're doing duck apple and snap apples, and, you know, shows you how old I am, doesn't it? And all of a sudden my mum said, no, we've got to do the Ouija board. And this was like 8 o'clock at night. My dad was out, my mum was in with all the kids. She put it on the table. We all sat round, and she had a specific glass that she used. And she got the glass out, and my mum said, right, everyone just put the fingers on the table. She didn't let us touch the glass.
Yeah.
Just put your fingers on your fingertips on the table. So we put our fingertips on the table, and she asked the question, is there anyone there? The glass moved, and we were all going, you're pushing that. And she went, no, I'm not. She had a finger on the glass, just placed on the glass, and it moved. Yes. Do you want to talk to us? And it went back to yes. Who are you? And it just went to UNOME, which, you know me. And she said, is that you, Mum? And I went, no. And she went, okay. Is it you, Dad? And it spelt out maybe. And as soon as it spelt out maybe, my mum went, this is a bad spirit coming through. So she carried on, and we were all like, stop. She was frightening the life out of us. And she said, is your name Lucifer? And I went to no. Are you Gabriel? And it went to yes. Now he was supposedly one of the angels that was with Lucifer, and he was going to get thrown out of heaven.
Yeah.
And it said a few other words. My mum said, you're not Gabriel, you're a mischievous spirit, what are you doing? And it just started going round in circles. You know, if you've ever watched Most Haunting, that just goes round and round, gets quicker and quicker. And the next thing, we had a door to our stairs, and the couch was by the door. The door was shut, and we had, you know, those brass handles you can get, the round ones.
Yeah.
And it was one of them. It had brass handles on it, and the door just flew open by the stairs. And my mum just went, oh, I'm having none of this. Got all the paper that she'd done the Ouija board on and threw it in the fire.
Yeah.
And my mum has been dead a long time, but she never did a Ouija board after that. And she got the vicar from St Leonard's on Peel Road
Bless the house.
to come and bless the house. She got told off by the vicar for doing the Ouija
doing
board,
it,
but
yeah.
he said, you know, I'll bless the house, Lily, and don't do it again.
Well, thank you. We'll start investigating the house now because we've got a lot of things that are exciting us now. So we've got a lot of verbal evidence. So we just got to try and get some, if we can, some visible evidence. You know, mainly. So.
Okay, so we're going to do some EVP, which is electronic voice phenomenon. We've got a little digital voice recorder. What I'm going to do is put it onto record and just leave it in the middle of the room on the table there. Me and Kev are going to ask questions, see if we can get anything back. So just bear with me one moment. One thing I should tell you about this is it's voice activated, so if it goes quiet and then it picks up a voice, it'll record. Okay, so we're recording. Anything you want to ask, Kev?
Well, good evening, if anybody is here. And that is my first question. Is there somebody here with us now?
Okay, so that was just the air freshener. Is there anyone here who would like to speak to us? There's a voice recorder in the middle of the room on the table. You can speak into that. Maybe knock on the table, the walls, let us know there's someone here.
Tell us your name.
Some check. I heard something there.
Do you want me to keep on recording or?
I don't know, I'll have a look at that again later. You can stop.
Oh.
We're going to use the Ghost Tube app. We've used this before, but we're not recording through it this time. So it'll just be recorded on Kev's side. And what we're going to do is, again, put it in the middle of the room on the table and ask questions. So what happens is it reads signals in the room and it gives answers. It's got a word bank in it. So hopefully we might get something through that. Just turn the volume up. Okay. Okay, so it's listening. Is there anyone here in this room, in this house, wants to contact us, speak to us in any way?
My name's Kevin. This is Stephen. What's your name?
I'm lost.
Are you lost? Can we help you find your way?
And
Ant, A-U-N-T.
psychic.
Your name? Are you an auntie?
Evil.
Is there something in this house that is evil? It doesn't seem to like me. I'm going to carry on asking.
Hate.
Oh, God.
Who do you hate, or what do you hate?
Just leave that running while we're having that. What do you think?
So it says ant,
Yeah.
hate, evil,
Seance.
seance.
That's what we're kind of doing, isn't it?
It says I'm lost.
Yeah.
It says, are you lost in here?
I mean, they just could be random words coming up.
Could be. Or we'll just say some random words then. Merry Christmas. Kevin. Stephen. Lorna.
Not all of us.
All of who?
I don't get that.
Are you happy? Are you sad?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so that's like a direct answer.
Can we help?
Okay, so it's recording.
Hello? Is there anybody here with me and Stephen now?
Look at.
Is that like look at?
Look at what? Repeat.
Watching us. Are we watching you or are you watching us?
Really like it.
Who is that?
Sit in.
A bit more clearer, please.
Say fool.
Who? Shh. I'm talking now.
Behind the sofa.
So no.
Olivia.
Hello, dear. I don't.
Guys. What?
Compass.
Did you know how?
What is your name?
concerns police.
This concerns.
Police.
What concerns police?
9-inch.
Is that 9-inch?
Yes, please.
Stop.
Involvement.
If you're not going to speak properly, don't speak at all.
Alright, Trunchbull.
In Hollywood.
Sounds like in holy something. Laughing.
Over the
Over here.
We're here out of interest, not to ridicule you.
It's over where? Was that get out of here, you?
Dunno.
countenance.
Hello? Can you say hello back to me, please? Please. Thank you.
Spells.
No, okay. Merry Christmas then.
Alright, Kev, so do you want to make sure the cat balls are switched on? And place them around the room. I'll move that table out the way. Is that on you?
Ball splitter. We're going to place these in random locations around the room. And this light will go off when it is, well, when something makes contact with this ball. And it will set the lights off. So we'll put them just random places.
So we go.
Be anywhere around the room. So, and we'll try not to go near them. Because maybe sometimes our vibrations might set them off. So we'll.
Okay, so
So
put
here we go. We got.
some of them on the floor as well.
So we're going to put some. Hopefully the cat doesn't come in and get it.
That's alright, the cat's asleep.
Right, so we'll leave one on the table.
No, because I'm going to do something else with the table in a minute.
Okay. Right, so we'll leave one on your mum's seat. Right. Your mum would be very happy, like, but we'll put it on your mum's seat.
And put these two on the floor.
Right.
Put one by the villagers.
Right, so we go in the middle there.
And maybe one in the middle of the floor.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
There we go. So the cat balls are all set in place. Now the lights will stop flashing once they've settled. So we have, how many have we got? Is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so there's one right there. And then the other one
2.
is over by the TV cabinet. Then there's one up on the shelf above the fireplace.
One next to the village.
One in front of the villagers. And the other one is in my mum's chair. So we'll keep an eye on them. I'm going to carry on recording as well because we're going to do something else now. I'm going to try and do a little bit of divination. Okay, see if I can turn this around. Alright, hi guys. So what we're going to do here is we've got a little board which has yes on both sides of the board, no on both sides of the board, and rephrase, and maybe on each side. We have a crystal. So what we're going to do is ask questions and hopefully the crystal will go to either yes, no, maybe, or rephrase. I'm going to ask Kevin to come over. Flip.
I'm trying not to set the cap off.
Okay, so I need to.
I'm just keeping an eye on these bowls.
Alright, Kev, so if you want to get up in front of the table, I'll try and get this in on the angle. And do it like. No, go back that way. Okay.
Look, let me just, while you're filming that, I will set this here. Filming, so it might catch.
Alright.
That's recording.
And you sat right in front of it.
I'm the star of the show, that's why. Cheese. There you go.
Okay, so if you pick up the crystal.
Where's the...
Okay. Right. So if you hold it between something like that. Okay. That's it. It needs to stop swinging, okay, before you ask anything. Oh, have you asked anything in your mind?
No, I think I'm just
Shaky.
not very good at... Well, it is Christmas, shaky comes out of Christmas.
Right, let's see if we can stop it.
Nice. Nice.
Alright then, Kev.
Oh,
Get closer to the table, that might be why, but
just not very...
okay, is there anything here with us? Is there anyone in this room with us that wants to communicate? That's not you, is it? Could you see where that was going?
To be honest, I wasn't looking. I was trying to
Concentrate on not swinging it.
I'm trying to keep my hands still.
Okay, let's go.
Anybody here with us now? Oh,
It's going around in a circle, isn't it?
can you stop this from swinging, please?
Okay. Thank you. That was a bit weird. Can you make it swing towards the word rephrase? Is that me or is it doing it?
I don't know. Because I don't want them to think I'm messing with them. I'm trying everything not to move my fingers, but I'm not.
Swing the crystal. The crystal.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Swing the crystal to the word rephrase. Stop the crystal from moving.
Are you lost?
Okay, that's swinging towards the yes.
Mm.
Do you need help? It's really going towards the yes, isn't it?
Are you a child?
Yes. Okay. Can you make one of the cat balls go off? One of them's going off.
Are you a girl?
I can't tell. Are you a boy? Okay, can you stop the crystal from swinging? Okay. Do you want to take over? No. Okay. Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Are you a child? Okay, so did you see that move from rephrase to yes?
Mm.
Okay.
Are you happy?
Are you happy with us talking to you? Will you communicate with us through another medium, through our phone? That's really going hell for leather there with the yes, isn't it? Will you show yourself? Okay. Can you stop it from swinging for me? Shut up.
Do you like Christmas time?
Did you used to live here? Please tell me you saw that happen then.
It's gone to the no.
It stopped from going to yes and then went straight to no.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna stop with the crystal now, okay? Kevin has this app on his phone. You might not know what an app is, but when we put it on, we might be able to see you. Will you show yourself? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to stop with the crystal now, okay? Make this crystal stop for me. Okay. So we're going to have a little bit of a break because some of the evidence we've just got was quite, I think, compelling. But before we do take a quick break, I'm going to ask, what did you think of that when we were doing the crystal then?
It was weird. It was a bit more strange when you held the crystal.
I noticed that.
Plus, when we were asking before, when we had that voice thing, we seemed to be when you asked.
Well, when we did the first one, with the not with the echoey one,
Yeah.
the ghost tube one, it was more answering when you were asking the questions, but the Vox seemed to answer both of us.
Yeah.
Now, I've got to say, that's the first time I've took that crystal out and used it on an investigation.
Yeah.
So for that to happen,
I mean, I did find it hard to keep it, like my hand still shaking, but I still moved a little bit while I was still, so it was weird.
as you say, when I took over, though, I mean, through that, the way it just went from yes and stopped and then went to no.
Yeah. I mean, as yet, nothing set off these cat ball things, so.
Now let's take a little break. I'll go and have a smoke, and then we'll try the SLS on your phone, and I'll record you using it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not picking anything up.
Hey?
Not picking anything up.
No.
That's the cat.
It's a cat, of is it?
Okay, so we've been having a look at the voice recorder from earlier on. Now, we didn't pick up anything on the actual recording we did where we left it on the middle of the table. But going through the files on here, there are some other recordings that can't be explained. It's like someone's picked it up, pressed record, left it for a couple of seconds, and then stopped it. Okay, so I'm going to go through them, and then you tell me what you think, Kev. Okay, so this is the first one, 3 seconds, 7 seconds, 2 seconds, another one for 3 seconds,
It's activated, so
and then there's
it's activated.
and there's the one for
If it goes quiet,
What we done?
that one that we done.
voice it'll record.
What do you think?
Maybe we should just leave that all night then. Well, when we finished, leave that in here on its own.
Let it record.
Let it record. Well, however long it lasts.
Fair play.
At least then we know. No, we're going to say, ooh, well, the other one might have touched it, or he might have pressed it.
Yeah.
That way, obviously, when I go home, you can leave that, go to bed, whatever. Next morning, be like, fuck hell, what the fuck?
Yeah.